To another edition of Dani Dishes. I tried to film this a little bit earlier, but the dog snoring was pretty much all you could hear, so apparently I'm that entertaining this week. But I was really feeling bleh this morning. I know it's case of the Mondays, maybe, I'm not sure, but I think it's probably the poor food choices I've been making over the last like 10 days, and I feel like it's just excuse after excuse that I'm kind of like giving myself, like, oh, it's okay, you're, in Philadelphia for the weekend, oh, you ran a half marathon, oh, it's your birthday, oh, it's your birthday weekend, couple weeks. So I think I really have to like reel the shit back in. And I get really upset with myself because this tends to happen over and over again. Like, I don't understand why I just can't eat well all the time or keep everything in moderation all the time. Like, you would think as a lifetime Weight Watchers member and someone that has been able to keep all this weight off for a year and a half or so, that I would have some bit of more control over the choices that I'm making. And I feel like it's just excuse after excuse, or like the beginning of August or the month of August as a whole was awesome. I was tracking everything. I was eating well. My running was going amazing. And then I was just like, September's my birthday. Let's forget everything that happened and how well I felt when I ate well. And I just hope that at some point it clicks and it's just easier to stay on plan all the time. I don't really know what it's going to take. It's something that I have to work through, and I think now that I'm running a lot more, dealing with refueling your body the right way and not using an excuse to have like extra French fries is a huge thing I need to do. And I think from here on out I'm going to use my little minion ninja guy to keep me in check. So if you need a little check too, he'll be like, eat well, track your food, or whatever you kind of need. So I'm trying to banish the excuses as much as possible, and I know it's going to be tough over this next month because I have a lot of traveling for races and stuff, but if I don't start stopping, if I don't get rid of the excuses, I don't know what's going to happen, right? So I think the good thing is that I always reel this back in after like 10 days. I feel like crap, and I don't want to feel like that, so I think it's easier to, eat a carrot every once in a while. So I think that continuously reminding myself that yes, I'm human, but that I'm trying to get better is huge, and just trying to cut the excuses, because it's just been, oh, celebrations, oh, I'm out of town, blah, 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 but there's always something happening, right? And the holiday season's coming, so it's got to nip it in the bud now. All right, so if you need to get rid of excuses too this week, we are going to get rid of the excuses as to why we can have the extra French fries and get back on track. All right, I'll see you next week.